everyone, it's Jill.
And Michael from Note Folds. And today we're going to take a look at the Stampin' Up! Clear Blocks and Storage Caddy. And you notice that we had to kind of turn the camera a little weird today just because this thing is so massive. I mean, look how big this is, Jill.
It's pretty awesome. It holds 9 custom size blocks, which I really like. It really accommodates the needs of any stamp. I mean, from your biggest stamp to your smallest little, tiny little
Yeah, that's,
stamp.
I mean, you've got this huge stamp here, and this block is plenty big for it. And just all the different sizes are really great. And let's just go ahead and take these stamps off of here so we can take a look at them. Now, one thing to note is that the Storage Caddy and the blocks do not come together. You have to buy them separately, sold separately. So you can buy each block one-on-one for various prices, or you can buy the whole set for $67, but then the case is $17.
Yes, that's correct. But I have to say that I really am enjoying the quality and the weight of these stamp blocks. And what I mean by that is, like, it really gives your stamping a little oomph, you know, whereas the cheap stamp blocks that you can buy from any craft store, they're kind of lighter plastic, and like they don't give as nice of an impression as when you have a nice weighted stamp block set that really helps you get a good image.
Yeah, these are really heavy, which is nice. And they've got that groove in there for your fingers.
It really makes it easy to hold. And
you'll notice as I'm taking them out of the Storage Caddy, you can see just how perfectly they fit into here. So they're not going to really be sliding around.
They really are stored very nice, very tight.
And there's a little foam piece that you put in between when you want to close it up. So we'll just look at that, how it looks when it's closed. And just snaps closed like that. So it stores really nicely, and it's also good for portability.
Doesn't take up a lot of space.
Should you need to take it somewhere.
If you go to a stamping event, you can bring your blocks right with you. And I like the versatility of the different sizes and shapes of these blocks because I feel that it's really important to have the correct size block. You never want to have a block that's too big. For instance, if you were to put this tiny stamp on here on a giant block, you might you might be wiggling it a little bit more, as opposed to an appropriately sized block like this one, and you won't have the wiggle factor.
Right. And then the other thing is just if you have such a big stamp.
Yeah, you never want to put it on a block that's too small.
That's not going to work. So it's really nice to have
that big
space.
So that way your image can have a nice, fully backed oomph behind it.
And if you saw our video where we were reviewing these stamps that Jill bought at her craft show, you saw what a good, clear image we got with those stamps.
And I used these blocks as the backers for that. I actually recently donated my original blocks that I had gotten when I first began stamping, and really I just want to use the good quality products. This is a great set, and I'm very, very happy that I made the investment.
Yeah, so I would say this is a must-buy from us. The one thing, though, is the price is...
It can be prohibitive.
Absolutely, and it was not something that we bought early on in our stamping career. You know, it's been several years since we started, but I'm glad we finally did make the upgrade to this.
Every workshop that we've been to, we keep saying, man, these blocks stamp so much nicer than the ones we have at home. They stamp so much nicer. And it was worth taking the plunge and buying the expensive ones, and they really, I find, are making a big difference.
Yeah, so if you end up getting these, let us know. Or if you have any questions about these blocks, let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.